Hi, I'm Tim Dutellis, and during this second part of this video on campaigning, I want to share with you the 3 A's for what it takes to really get people involved in your campaign for your cause. In the first video, I talked about what a campaign is, and we use Christmas as the example of an end date and then how you backtrack to a start date so that there's a specific period of time that you're getting people involved in a campaign for a very specific purpose. This is extremely powerful, and that's a lot of P's in one sentence, but it's very powerful because it creates urgency and it allows people to come alongside your cause during a specific period of time. And so you can promote it and you can get people to plug in. And then what most importantly happens is you're attracting new people to your cause. But I want to share with you really the secret sauce behind garnishing the right amount of attention. So the first is attention. When it comes to getting the noise out there and getting people's attention to your cause, is that there's a specific start. One of the things I did as a kid growing up in Massachusetts was I would go to the Boston Marathon starting line. And there was nothing like the countdown and the shooting off of the gun that would garnish the attention of all the runners, because that was the moment when everything began. And so when it comes to campaigning, you need to garnish the attention of your audience. And the only thing that will garnish their attention more than anything else is the start date. The campaign starts on this date because prior to the start date, you're promoting coming, whether it's January 1st or coming November 20th, whatever that start date is, that allows you to promote and garnish the attention of your audience to come alongside your campaign for your cause. The attention happens at that start. What is that date that you're promoting? Because that's going to garnish their attention. The second A is awareness. And when it comes to marketing, that's really your single goal, is awareness. You're trying to get people to know you exist. And what a campaign does is it garnishes a deeper level of awareness, because it's not like a promotional ad where you're throwing out an ad and hoping people see it, but there's actually a timetable in which you're trying to get people to be involved in what you're doing. And so that increases the awareness, because all this promotion and all this activity is happening during a specific period of time. When it comes to garnishing awareness for your campaign, here's what I want to encourage you to do. Is if your start date, let's just say the start date is going to be November 1st, what I typically do is I start awareness 90 days prior. So 90 days prior from when the campaign is going to start, I start seeding that the campaign is coming. And normally what I'll do is I'll either write an article in our newsletter to tease that this is coming and explain the why behind the campaign. And then maybe a month out, I'll start sharing about the process on how you can get involved and sign up. And then we'll start doing some recruitment to some of our fans and our advocates so that we actually have an audience all ready to be a part of the campaign when it goes live on the start date. But awareness is, in essence, it's almost like your pre-launch season of the campaign. And then the last A is for action. This is when, if you go back to the previous video and we think about Christmas, this is when you go out shopping for the presents, okay? So the action side of the campaign is the doing of the campaign. So for example, there's a campaign I launched called Give Sneakers. And so prior to the campaign going live on the start date, we would have an article in our newsletter that would talk about the necessity for children overseas to wear shoes so they can walk to school. And that some of these children actually came from families where they were so poor that a sibling would actually wear their sneakers to school and then on the way home see their other sibling and change shoes with them. So we're gaining the awareness prior to the campaign going live. So then when it starts, we're involving people with action. Because action is when people actually become a part of your campaign, and now you're attracting more people to your cause. So those are the 3 A's that are really the foundation for taking your campaign to a higher level of involvement. You have a start date. So this garnishes the attention. Hey, this is coming. And then you have awareness, which is you back up 90 days and you start promoting that this campaign is going to start. And then you create action, because now people get to be involved while the campaign is happening. When it comes to campaigning for your cause, remember this: your cause is important. And if you believe in your cause, then people around you will believe in your cause. But when you have a campaign, then they can get involved with your cause during a specific period of time for a very specific purpose and outcome. And I know when you use campaigns to help grow your cause, then you'll be able to do good better. I'm Tim DeTellis, and I trust this message finds you well.